Hey, I'm back at Panera because I guess this is where I do my work for this now. So these are some highlights from June 11th for a lacrosse game that I went to. The Colorado lacrosse team, the Colorado Mammoths, are I guess really good. They were at least this year. And they had their finals this weekend. And I actually went to their second game of the finals in their 3 finals against the Buffalo Bandits. And they ended up winning the series. And they won the game that I went to as well. So I took some video of that, got some highlights, and this is kind of all of that put together with some shenanigans beforehand that were dumb. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. I haven't seen many sport games, let alone finals, so this was really sweet. Never seen lacrosse before. The game, or the sport's actually really cool to watch. It's like hockey, but more fighting and more action. But yeah, this is that, so enjoy. I've been sitting here for 15 minutes waiting for Taco Bell. Just waiting in the drive-thru. I just want 2 bean burritos, that's it. It is 5:56. We have 4 minutes until the rugby game starts. I'm sitting here at a Taco Bell drive-thru. I just want my burritos. Okay. At the wrong place. Thought it was at the Mile High Stadium. Nope, it's at Ball Arena. It is 6:10 and I am late. But it's only a mile away, so nobody cares about the beginning of the game anyway, right? Probably, hopefully. We'll see. Hopefully I'm not there too late, but that's the wrong place. I gotta go somewhere back there. There's the arena back there. The right one this time. Never seen lacrosse before. And this is apparently the national finals. I guess the Colorado lacrosse team is really good. So yeah, bought a ticket the other day. Figure gonna go watch and see what happens. A little late, like 15 minutes, whatever. Doesn't matter. And I'm super excited because I've only been to a handful of sports games live, let alone finals, and never for lacrosse. So yeah, this will be pretty sweet. Hopefully Colorado win. Go Colorado Mammoths, I guess.
Feeling the pressure, the rumbling, crumbling under your feet now. No one can protect you. The trembling, settling into your knees. Nah, 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 nothing that you could say. Nah, 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 no way to get away. Chasing the will to be better than anyone ever, and we'll never stop. Here we go. You better grab your weapons. Ain't nothing gonna stop us. Here we go. You know we're taking over. To the top, now to the top. Here we go.
Alright, before I show the game, I'm going to give a brief overview of how it works. Because going into this, I called it rugby. That's how little I knew about this game. It's lacrosse, not rugby. So it's actually super similar to hockey. Similar nets, same field size, penalty box, all that kind of thing. Lacrosse teams, they have 5 players on the field at a time, plus a goalie on each side. And when a team gets possession, they have 30 seconds to score before they have to switch possession and the other team gains the ball, basically. When possession switches, the teams can substitute players. They can substitute as many or as few as they want, I think, from what I've read. In this game, it seemed like 3 or 4 were switched each time of the 5 people on the field. And then if a player gets a penalty, they go to a penalty box. And during that time, that team plays down a man. I think that's a power play in hockey. I think it's the same idea in lacrosse as well. Outside of that, yeah. Get the ball, put it in the net, score the points, win the game. It's about as complicated as it gets.
Rumors of war will knock at your door. Rumors of war will knock at your door. Rumors of war will knock at your door. Here we go.
Okay, just got out of that lacrosse game. I think I called it rugby before. Oops. Holy shit. It's so much fun. It's like, okay, take hockey, right? You know what hockey is, most people do at least. And then just like triple the amount of fights that happen and like quadruple the typical score. So there were 19 goals, I think they're called goals, I don't really know, scored at this game versus like, you know, hockey you get like maybe 6 if you're lucky, or like soccer you get maybe 2 or 3 or things like that. Like there was so much excitement all the time going on, and it's a super rough sport, and it was really sweet. And it was the national finals. This was game 2 apparently of the national finals. Oh man, this game was so crazy. They were up by 2. It was 2-0 by the end of the first quarter, I think. And then by the end of the first half, they were down by, it was 3 or 4 at one point. So at some point it was like 7-3 and we were down. And then, in the last half, we bring that shit back. And by the end of the score, it's 8-11 or 9-12. We're up by 3 at any rate. Oh man, it was such a good game. It was so exciting. I'm so glad I went. It's actually so much fun. This is definitely the best like in-person sport I've ever been in. I've seen like hockey and baseball and football and sort of soccer, but not like major league soccer. And this is by far the best out of all of them. This is so much fun. I actually loved it. So yeah, I guess next week they go to game 3 back in Buffalo, which is a shame. I got half a mind to take a plane there now because that game was so much fun. And I'm converted. I'm an official Mammoth fan. Colorado Mammoth Lacrosse, represent. I got my stickers. They passed out these things to wave around in the show. And I got cups for free on the way out too. And oh man, it was so good. It was so cool. That was a good time. That was so good. Tell the next cool thing I do, I guess. I don't know. Let me think actually. In an order of things I've done, is this at the top? Ooh, honest to God, this might beat skiing. I don't think this beats Garden of the Gods. I think Garden of the Gods was like overall better for, you know, however analogous that word is. But this is a close second. This is really cool. Yeah. I don't know, we'll see what I do next. But my track record so far is pretty good. So yeah.